Morning, guys. It's Christy O'Rear with Coldwell Banker Linhart Properties in Longview, Texas. Wanted to talk to you today about what kind of message are you sending to the buyer. If you are a seller, you want to be sending the correct message to the buyer. Something happened yesterday, and while I was out showing property, and just thought I'd share some of those kinds of things that you may not be thinking about as a seller. We were driving in a neighborhood. There was a for sale by owner, and so we pulled up and we called. Well, it rang and rang. The people never answered. They didn't have a voicemail box that was set up, so I couldn't leave a message. So I hung up and I sent a text to them. In a few minutes, they called me back, and I asked how we could obtain access to the property. We were out in the neighborhood looking at other homes for sale. They said, well, they didn't have a key. She didn't know how I could get access. She wasn't the owner. All of these kinds of things. She thought they were going to have an open house next weekend. Maybe I could come then. But if not, if I could just call her back tomorrow. So she couldn't even take my name and number. When I hung up the phone, Mr. Buyer says, absolutely not. We're not calling her back. Can you imagine what a hassle it would be dealing with those people if we did, make an offer? So, without saying it, they sent a message to my buyers that they would be a nightmare to deal with. And so he didn't even want to deal with it. So it's so important, if you are a seller, that you're sending the right message. When someone calls and wants to see your house, you want to be ready for it to be shown, you want it to be available, and you want to be reachable. You want them to be able to reach you, or your agent be able to reach you so she can make those appointments quickly. The other thing is, if you go out to a home and it is not in show-ready condition, and they know you're coming. I'm not talking about a drop-in, oh, can we see it in 30 minutes kind of thing, but I'm talking about a planned appointment made a day or two in advance. They know you're coming, and you get there, and that house is not in show-ready condition. What it says to the buyers is, I'm not really that interested in selling. I'm not super motivated. We'll sell it if we sell it. We don't have to sell it. It just makes you look harder to deal with. So just wanted to touch on those few points this morning and let sellers know that you want to always look ready and easy to deal with when you're trying to market and sell your property. Have a great day.